Carlos is a new Crypto Club user and wants to learn more about what he can accomplish on the website. He notices from his profile page that there is a leaderboard. Pretty impressive. Someone has collected almost 100,000 points. He notices that some of the code names have been encrypted and remembers when he registered that it said something about encrypting code names. Carlos thinks it looks pretty cool to have a secret codename, so decides to encrypt his. He is worried because he really doesn't know how to encrypt anything right now, but his friends told him it's easy, so he decides to give it a try. He returns to his profile page by clicking his username in the top right corner. Carlos sees his codename Thomas Jefferson 307. He had chosen Thomas Jefferson when he registered, and Crypto Club had assigned the number 307. He thinks maybe there were 306 other Thomas Jeffersons on the site. Encrypting his will make him completely different from the rest. And here's the button to get it done. Looks like Carlos gets to choose a cipher. The Caesar Cipher is the first one and the only one he knows anything at all about, so he chooses it. Looks like he's still not done. He has to enter a key, a number between 0 and 25. So Carlos just picks his favorite number, 17. Now he's ready to encrypt, and he clicks on Encrypt. Whoa, there it is. Carlos didn't need to know anything to get this cool codename. But he now wonders, how did they do that? Is it right? Carlos remembers that there is a Caesar Cipher Tool, and his friends said it's easy to encrypt. So why not test it out? Carlos clicks on Ciphers to get to the Cipher Tool page, and then clicks on Caesar under the encrypting and decrypting tools. Makes sense since he wants to encrypt. Ooh, definitely looks like a cryptography tool. There's a cipher wheel, there's a plain text message box, and there's a place for ciphertexts. Okay, so encrypt the words Thomas Jefferson. It makes sense to enter them in the plain text box. And then the wheel. There is a place to enter the key. Remembering that he had used 17, Carlos types 17 into the box and presses enter. Whoa, again, what was that? Now the wheel is reset. Carlos thinks about it. He's guessing the wheel tells you how to encrypt each letter. The blue lowercase letters around the outside of the wheel look like the blue lowercase letters in the plaintext box. The red capital letters around the inside of the wheel look like the red capital letters in the word ciphertext on the right. Okay, so let's say that each blue lowercase letter in the message will encrypt to the corresponding red capital letter on the wheel. So T will be K. We'll put that capital K here in the ciphertext box. Next, H corresponds to Y, so we'll enter Y next. Then O corresponds to F. And we see that M corresponds to D. Carlos could easily complete the whole encryption, but he notices that the button lights up down below the wheel. It says Encrypt. Just to see, he clicks on it, and the computer finishes. It is exactly his code name, complete success. Carlos has not only encrypted his code name, but he has learned how to encrypt using the Caesar Cipher Tool. Before we stop, let's review the instructions for encrypting a message that appear at the bottom of the page. First, put your message into the appropriate box, as we put Thomas Jefferson into the plain text box. Next, enter a number or key, or turn the wheel, as we entered 17. Encrypt or decrypt the first 3 letters. We encrypted. Finally, click Encrypt or Decrypt. The computer will do the rest. Now Carlos knows how to encrypt and decrypt using the Caesar cipher and is eager to get started. I hope you are too.